What should we tackle next?
You know, if you're gonna have a robot named Battalion, there's a better nickname than just Bat. And probably somebody else has already come up with this before I did. But the last two syllables of your name are spelled as the same letters as the word lion. You know, a stereotypically large, powerful, potentially aggressive creature. So using Battalion's nickname as Lion actually makes a lot more sense than Bat. Calling him a bat. But that's the opposite of what he is. He's not stealth. He's up in your face. So much more like a lion than a bat. Anyway. I'm wondering now if this Vermilion Destroyer is like a piece of extra game content. Because he was unlocked from the very beginning. And I don't know. I mean, I just got my Kickstarter backer free license for this game, and I'm guessing it came with some kind of post-game content or extra game content. I don't know. But let's just take on a stage and do a thing and win points.
All set, then?
It's possible. It's potential. It's critical. It's cynical.
System
Oh,
A,
call's here.
go! All right. This must be the main prison.
Do I get to
building.
control Call?
Dr. Blackwell's cell will be deeper inside.
That's cool. Is this...
We'll need key cards to access the maximum security wing, Doctor. Please wait here.
Is this also extra game content? Oh, cool. She has a slow fall. Can she jump more? Or does that just recharge? That should just recharge. It's not recharging. Or is that her normal shot? See, I'm seeing like a power meter there, but I don't know how to interpret what I'm seeing. It's not discharging. Badoosh. Yeah, this has got to not be a normal part of the game. Wait, what? Why couldn't I absorb you? Oh, is that something only Beck can do? I bet that's something only Beck can do. Got a cool little wrist rocket thing going on there. Yeah, but you're not as much of a war machine as Beck is, for sure. Oh, is this a stealth mission? Good lord. This is a stealth mission. Ah. Well, not really. I mean, they've got those light cones, but what does that actually mean if I'm... I don't want to find out. I'd rather just not get spotted. Because every time I find out, I end up regretting it in some hardcore way in whatever game I'm playing. Oh, and you can duck. You can duck. And you can crawl. You were not built with the same specializations that Beck was, for sure. Slow fall. Heavenly descent. That's not what it sounds like. It's not like an angel coming down. It's like somebody in heaven just having a constructive criticism or constructive argument in a conversation. It's heavenly descent, not dissent. No, I need another key card. My life is incomplete. Well, blast. I'm looking around, I guess. Oh. Or not. I'm not going to look around. I'm going to find exactly what I'm looking for 2 seconds after I say I'm going to look for it, and then life will go on. Hello, Plugbot.
What? A patch service bot. Perfect timing. Call. Plug in to recharge your shield energy.
Is that my health
Use
bar?
that as fuel to power your energy barrier. And press the shield button to activate it.
I don't know what you're saying to me, you weird old man.
Charging complete. Doctor, a question. Why was I equipped with an energy shield?
Well, it's, just, you never know. You know.
No, I don't. I really hope that you turn out to be a bad guy somehow. For multiple reasons. I mean, for one, it would be obvious, and I would like more reasons to hate this game's story, so the more obvious things are, the better. But for two, that means I get to hit you eventually. I will get to do something. I will get to commit violence against you. Oh, that's That's the only disadvantage? A robot shoots at me? That's been happening this entire goddamn game. Yeah, don't color me impressed. Look, you gotta give me an actual reason, like a motive to avoid the light cones. How about bullets that track me, like actually shoot after me, instead of just shooting in one direction? Shooting in one direction is just a normal enemy behavior. That's been happening this whole damn game. Nothing impressive about that. Jeez. What about, you know, the days of Metal Gear Solid, where, like, you could have a loss of stealth that would quite easily result in your death, and then having to spend hours to recover gameplay time. Okay, it probably wasn't that severe, but still. Good lord, what is that thing? Ah! It's like a Sir Kibble from the Kirby games went absolutely hardcore. Huh. I can't jump any higher, I can just slow fall, I think. Wait, is she saying jump every time she jumps? Ah. That just hurts me so badly. How do I get past this? Nope, that's not the way. Crawling underneath it is not the way of doing things. So I can't jump up. I destroyed the boxes that I was probably supposed to climb on to reach that ladder. I don't think I can damage it at all, even when its blade is off. Can I crawl under the blade itself while it's flying out? Yes. But I still can't crawl through it, can I? Okay, so throw your blade out. Nope, that's not gonna work. So I can duck under the blade and then maybe shoot you? Yep, that was the thing. That was the incredibly obvious solution I was intended to have figured out about 45 seconds ago. You should hate me, viewer. You should hate me as much as I do. Oh, wow. That was needlessly low graphic. Oh, God, I caught my own blade in my eye. I'm going to the big scrap heap in the sky. Ugh. That was worthwhile. Oh, wow. Saying jump every time you jump, that's pretty bad. Is it just as simple as falling down on the other side of you? Duck? You know, you're a pretty crappy security bot if somebody can just go prone and avoid you.
Charging complete.
So it's... energy shield. What energy shield? He said with the energy shield... Oh! What's frickin' random? Could I have used that to avoid damage this whole time? That just came in as the right trigger on my controller.
Ah, yes, this door is locked electronically. One sec while I hack it open.
What do you think keycards do?
Ghost! They found us!
Locked electronically?
Focus on hacking the terminal. I will try to neutralize any threats.
Seriously, like, do you think keycards are a mechanical process? Can I push y'all back? I didn't neutralize a single threat there. I just waited for them to blow up by themselves. I can't absorb. So yeah, I just can't absorb enemies at all. That's just something that only Beck does. I can probably outright destroy it if I shoot it 300 bajillion times. Ah, I'm great. I'm great. I'm good at games. The barrier only takes care of shots. It doesn't make you outright invincible. Oh, my shield. Oh! It doesn't recharge. It does not recharge. You have to have a plug bot. Wow. Call's kind of annoying to play as. Yeah, she's most certainly not the fight bot that Beck is. You know, Dr. Senda, all the other doors were also locked electronically. That's how keycards work, so why couldn't you have helped me with those as well? Why did I have to go endangering myself? Like I'm doing right now! Yeah.
Interesting.
What is it, Call?
I often detect an aversion to combat in Beck's vocal patterns, while I have no such reluctance.
You don't have emotions.
Question. Why would Professor White include that hesitation in his design? It's
What?
illogical.
What, do you want him to be an unstoppable slaughtering bot? Come on.
Yes, well, that,
Yo, Dr. Sonderman! Did you call some call, huh? Thank the maker I reached you.
What?
I scouted up ahead
Huh?
and spotted a nasty guard dog. I'm talking one sick puppy. But I got a pro tip. Blast his big eye first. It's his weak point. Then go for massive damage.
It's not only Beck. All of Professor White's designs have such contradictions.
Just go away. Look, that's not a contradiction. Look, if you were to build a robot that has some kind of incredible combat capability, wouldn't you want to build in, like, an AI, like intelligence programming or some such that has, like, ethical hesitations? I have the ability of using my super powerful space gun to destroy this woman and her 7 children, but I don't want to. That's absolutely a thing that you want to have. You don't want to have Beck just being a remorseless killing machine at all times. That's not a contradiction. Not even remotely remote. Also, Avi just said something. Avi just said a thing that made me realize that we can't actually allow real robots to come into existence. We can't. Because if real robots with artificial intelligences like this or like Asimov would have imagined would therefore be coming into existence in a universe where video games have previously existed. Which means the robots would be insufferably stupid and they would constantly reference things. You know, go for the weak spot for massive damage. You know, Sony announcing the PS3 in 2006, and just $599 US. It's fucking. Let's just repeat the same jokes until the end of time because we're not creative individuals. Excuse me. Had a little bit of irrational hatred stuck in my throat for a second there. Wow, kind of up how? Yeah, invincibility frames. These spikes do not give a shit about your invincibility frames. Damn. That's a really tight weave. Look how small this passage is. Yeah, I have basically 0 aerial clearance there. I have to perfectly thread that. You know, there's really no risk of succumbing to some kind of incorrect first impressions bias at this point. We're too far into the game. The most positive thing I could possibly say about anything for the remainder of this game would be, oh, that's a clever gimmick. That's the most clever thing I could possibly say. Or, excuse me, that's the most positive thing I could possibly say. Because at this point in the LP, I'm most certainly just trying to get through this, just to get through it, just to get through the game, to say I finished it. It's not likely at all that my opinion of it's going to change, and correctly so. There's not much that could happen this late in the game that could really more than compensate for all the nonsense and stupidity and awfulness that we've seen up to this point. And not even necessarily that much awfulness, but a lot of annoyance and a lot of showing that you don't care. Showing that you dumped $4 million in 3 years into this thing that we wanted to feel to us in the modern day as much as we felt about Mega Man X back in the mid to late 90s. Or early to mid 90s? Yeah, early to mid 90s. You got it. And just... You know what I blame it on? I mean, aside from the obvious point of really bad management. The thing I blame it on is not... How to put this? Stretch goals. Stretch goals. Fucking stretch goals. Going overboard on the fuck-damn stretch goals. And this might be a problem that's endemic with Kickstarter in general. It might be a problem that's endemic with poorly managed Kickstarter projects. But during the time of the campaign for Mighty Number 9, I'm sure nobody was more surprised at the outpouring of money and support than Inafune and Concept themselves. And when they were thinking, oh god, we're getting way more cash than we expected to, what can we possibly do with all this money? I found myself thinking, just spend more time and attention on making sure that you have a really good core product. And I don't know if there's something in the culture or the expectations that keep you from doing that for Kickstarter, but they just kept tacking on more stretch goals. And just like, oh, now this game will be able to run on neural implant chip, and we'll have future compatibility, and Xbox 490, and it's going to have all these extra co-op and multiplayer modes, and freaking extra pixels to insert into your eyeballs, and I just... No! God damn it, I just want a good core product. Stop it with the stretch goals. And backer rewards is probably another big problem. Stretch goals strikes me as the larger issue, because for the majority of backers, the rewards that you'd be giving is like a free copy of the game, a free copy of the soundtrack, maybe an art book. But trying to actually fulfill all those stretch goals just seems like a recipe for broken promises, you know?
Charging complete.
You have got to make those cutscenes not reappear every time I come through the level. I shouldn't even have to press start to skip it. If I've seen it once, it just should not happen. That's just unacceptably sloppy coding right there. I mean, just a single bit RAM value right there would fix this for you. Just like, have you been here already? Yes, no? Okay, don't fucking show it again! Shouldn't even have to make the player press start. Control conveniences, man, come on. It's 2016, get up with the times! Stop feeling like you belong in fucking 1880, okay? I can appreciate that extra levels are supposed to be more difficult, but hopefully the difficulty wouldn't focus all on one segment. It's that same thing we talked about before, where I'm not really attempting on the rest of the stage. I now have the rest of the stage down to micro-memorized muscle memory. It's this one little profile section that has like a pixel-perfect accuracy you have to dash through or you die. And that's the first time I made it. Also, they say, though, it is kind of cute how the shield module fits onto Call like a backpack. That's kind of cute. That's pretty cool. Oh, my. Is this the detention cells? Oh, just an elevator. With a giant boss. Oh, just a boss. K9. It's a dog. It's a dog. It's a dog.
Call, do you remember Avi's advice?
No!
Affirmative, Doctor. Knock the eye out first. Area.
I shouldn't waste my shield energy, because it doesn't recharge. No, I don't remember Avi's advice. Every single time he speaks, I turn my audio receptors off. Vision destroyed. Well, now what? I need another weak spot, don't I? I can't really shoot it. It's down. Oh, don't drop shizbiz on me. What are you doing? Not fair. Here, I'll knock a bomb into you. How about that? Badoosh? Badoosh! Okay. So since I can't cell absorb you, that'll be what I do instead. By the way, if Avi had foreknowledge of how this boss works, it would have been nice if he had just told me, hey, destroy its camera so it can't see you, and then it will summon bombs, and then use the bomb. You know, give me like really specific instructions rather than acting like a video game person and only giving me hints that are dumb. You know, just giving me hints and expecting me to figure out the non-specifics myself. Oh, whoops. So, you salvaged that robot for parts is what I'm understanding here. Ah, boy. Can I join the side of the robot rebellion in this universe? Because the humans are all exceptionally annoying. I would love to just become part of a Robotopia. Is that a word? Robotopia? It should be now. Although I'm afraid it would sound more like Robitussin. Can I get another bomb, please? I don't see me being able to do damage to you without those bomb modules. Bomb jewels? Bojules? I don't know how phenomes work. Don't ask me to do things. Give me a bomb all day long. Ah, I don't have my shield anymore, so I don't know how I would dodge that. Maybe get really close to you under the gun? Give me a bomb! Thank you. Badoosh. I would love to first attempt this weird boss, and I think I might. As long as you don't pull out any weird tricks that I don't know how to cope with. Could I have jumped between that? I don't know. Those bullets do little enough damage. I can probably tank through it as long as you call down a bomb and not one of those camera modules. Oh, damn it. Is there something I could do to make this robot damage you as well, as opposed to repairing your camera? Oh. I didn't know that would do damage to you directly. That made no sense, but okay.
Mission clear.
Good for you, Cole. You're a now certified killer death machine just like Becky is. I hope you're happy with yourself. That robot had friends and family, and now you should just be suicidally depressed at all times. Yeah! Positive lingo. So do we get... What? Where's Dr. Blackwell? I thought we get to see Dr. Blackwell. What? Okay, so I'm a little upset that I got cheated out of seeing Dr. Blackwell after he had been built up so much. But I get... If it doesn't turn out that Sonda is Dr. Blackwell, I don't fucking know. Any dumb... like twist that comes out of this is just going to make me roll my eyes, I know, but it's worth it to have this monumental menu screen upgrade where now I don't deal with those annoying fuckdamn humans. I have just the cute little plug bots. Hell yeah. It should have been this way from the beginning, man. Yeah. I like the fact that you talk to me only in beeps and boops and not using any words.
System ready? Go!
Oh, Dr. White.
Now then, back. You needn't fight every robot you see. Our objective is the factory core.
You didn't fight every robot I see. Do you know who you're talking to? Obviously not. I mean, these ones are very clearly in my way. I can't jump over them, so... that one, too. Not so much this one, although it is kind of in my way. Maybe I should fight every robot I see. You guys are all really up in my business.
Here we go. The security system is scrambled. As it is, you must hit the panel there to open the door.
A timing puzzle.
It only remains open for an instant, but that should pose no problem for you.
It does pose a problem for me. I can't move instantaneously. Do you think I have some abilities that I don't have? I have to use one of my special weapons to do this, don't I? Because yeah, I don't have the shot buff. Yeah, there's no chance in hell I can get there that fastly. So that fastly. That's an adverb that I just invented. It means the exact same thing as quickly, fastly. Fucking stupid. So I have to experiment with my special weapons now, don't I? Oh. Okay, that's... well, fine. I mean, if I had been experimenting with my special weapons up until now, I would have figured that out more quickly, but I hadn't been. Because I'm a hardcore Bustadula. Bustadula. That's my last name. I'm usually Busted... Well, my middle name. Usually Bustadula dead. Wow. That's the saddest thing that has happened this video. I should have seen that sooner. He can high jump. He can't fly, but he can high jump. Like so. Yep. Okay. Ow.
I appreciate the zeal, Bat, but could you take the crazy down a notch?
Hey, get it together, you two! Tyrannosaurus Rex is here! The Haywire robot assembly line is just up ahead, Becker. It's all up to you. Roger,
Wow, this weapon is useless as a weapon. Now what? So this one I have to be able to activate while getting farther away from, not closer to. I mean, I can see the gimmick here. Every weapon is going to be necessary once in order to get through this place. And I'm going to brute force experiment again with the frickin' ricocheting bullet, I'm sure. No. Well, probably should have crushed me to death, but I'm not going to complain. I can't even say that without laughing. I'm not going to complain. Wow, that's just not true. It's absolutely objectively not true. How the hell did I do that on my first attempt? I'm impressed with myself. Thank you, Plugbot. Oh, mid-boss? Mid-boss. It wasn't glowing, so I don't know why I dashed into it just now.
That's more.
Ow! I know better than this.
Here we go.
I'm playing really crappily. I know better than this. What is wrong with me?
Here we go.
So stay out from under the vendors. Don't get under the vendor. Oh no, now I'm gonna lose all this progress because it's covering itself? Oh, not fair! Yeah, it just regenerated all that health because it was covering itself. Blast a million in the summer. Blast.
Bring it on.
So now I have to metagame this thing a bit. I have to not get it down to a push point until I know that it's going to be unexposed or exposed for a bit so I can ram my face into it. Okay, now, yeah, don't shoot it again until the next cycle.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Nope, nope. Can't take the risk. I don't know exactly where the push point is, so I have to wait. I should be able to... I mean, I'm not asking to be able to do more damage to it once it's shielded, but I should be able to face ram it even while it's shielded. Otherwise, I'll lose all my progress, and the gamer will get really frustrated and realize that you have to mate again. In essence, just what exactly you saw me go through right now.
That's more like.
One of these days, I will not take that incredibly obvious bullet right on the face, but today is not that day.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ah, maybe today is that day. I'm getting cleaned by a bunch of dustbusters here, though.
That's more.
God damn it. I might have fun in this level if I weren't so phenomenally pissed off at this game otherwise. Oh no, that's not true to say. I'm not as pissed off at it as I have been in some games, where I wish death and soul-level destruction upon the creators for being just abominably horrible people.
That's more like it.
And then later completely recant and realize that I was being a bitch, and I will actually very much look forward to your sequel. Just robot schematics, that's all.
Well, 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 what do we have here?
Go away.
Yo, Beckropolis, I got a hot scoop to deliver to Doc Sonderbag. Be right back.
What, you saw some diagrams in the background and you were like, oh, I have to tell you, robots are being built? I'm sure he's not aware of this already, and it wouldn't be a complete waste of my time. Yeah, the normal buster shots are not going to cut it here. Well, fuck shits and saucy bits, I guess, but you know what? I'm only doing this to avoid having to go through this whole damn factory all over again. And I will not use this during a boss fight where it actually counts, but all that would do here is just give me an extra life, basically. So, fuck this. I don't like this game well enough to play fair with it outside of a boss fight. So, I'm betting here would be the actually really good place to use Counter Shade's ability, because the bullets always ricochet upwards. Yes, they do. Oh, look at that noise. That made stuff just wonderful and hardcore. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I absolutely was just waiting for it. That looks like that the health refill was just wasted anyway, because I got health ups right there. So yeah, that definitely did not make the game any easier for me. In fact, I just screwed myself over. And now I'm refighting the first boss of the game. Badoosh, badoosh, badoosh. Oh wait, actually, refights. That's one piece of the Mega Man puzzle that we haven't seen just yet. Am I gonna refight the Mighty Numbers? It wouldn't really be a Mega Man game if there weren't refights. I mean, some people would say that's part of the antiquated tradition of old school gaming that actually should die and should be left into history's dustbin, but I don't know, man. I actually liked boss refights because it presented a different shade of challenge. A counter shade. That's not what I meant. It presented the shade of challenge from the perspective of, I already know how to fight these bosses, and I can take down one boss with relative ease, but take on 8 in a row with minimal health refills. That's a different shade of challenge, and it was fun, and I liked the boss refights. And honestly, it even didn't feel repetitious even when replaying the game many, many, many times, as I've done with quite a few Mega Man games. Even then, I still enjoyed the boss refights. Okay, think this out, think this out. Is it going to last long enough? Come on. Wait, was it just a one-time switch? I don't have to worry about the timing? Okay, fine. Well, don't ask me to do anything for you for Christmas.
That's more like...
Oh, shit. Okay, so yes, each individual switch is a one-time switch, but still. I don't know of anything else I have that would directly attack straight upwards. Turn off. Yes. Fire on. Fire off. Pretend like we're a Marvel character.
That's more like
Well, I know something will attack both up and down at the same time. It's that same move. If I especially charge it up very muchly, suchly and suchly. Now, will it last long enough? Yep, it will. Keep from Quickman lasering me to death. Thank you, Plugbot. Thanks, dudes.
Ah, young one, not to worry. Nothing here my blades can't handle.
If only you knew what you were
Got
fighting
this
for.
area under control. Go help Cryo's team instead.
You've been spending like a decade, maybe like a decade or a half, and a half.
Training these bots, but there's so many of them.
Ugh.
Maybe if you spend more time fighting and less on your lame puns.
What? Just remember who you're talking to, see? I'm 6 or something.
That's the first genuinely funny thing she's ever said. However, that dialogue exchange just easily and effortlessly cemented Countershade as my favorite character in this otherwise really bad menagerie of characters. Because he has the ethical system that I can agree with, and he tells the stupid annoying pun girl to shut up. And I like his gravelly voice.
And burn!
Thought you'd go doing it too, man.
Now that's what I like to see. First into battle, the tip of the spear.
Of course. It's a leader's duty, after all.
More of these bumblers? Don't worry, there's plenty of stuff to go around.
So, when I was talking about having the mighty numbers get involved and help in the stages before, this is the kind of thing I was talking about. Which you could only really do now because you know exactly which mighty numbers are cured. Because I've cured all of them. Aha. The cherry logo is a power emblem that looks like a cherry.
I've never seen its like before. Has the factory started making its own designs?
It's alive. The factory's
We
alive.
must disable the computer core there before it can create an army of these.
White, how about you go? Because your fragile human flesh bones are just gonna get completely mushed here. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is reminiscent of certain Mega Man bosses. Although, yeah, I know for a fact the computer core will just create... I'll have to disable this one so I can get at the computer core, but I know for a fact the core is going to be able to make more if I don't do something to the core itself. Especially, look, this guy doesn't have any push points. He has one push point that kills the whole thing. Badoosh, 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 badoosh. Okay. I can just barely button mash fast enough. Not going to make another one? Oh, you are working on making another one. Which I now have to fight. Okay. Wait, what? You recovered all of your health? Why? Oh, no, I see. The health bar just changed to show this. What would you call this thing? A battery bot? I mean, it doesn't. I mean that in the sense of like a battering ram, not like a cell that holds electricity. A battery bot. I like to come up with just unheard of nicknames for things on the fly, as you probably well know. If you've seen me do any other LP. Ow! Mother fuck shits and saucy beds. This is indeed getting harder. The factory itself, it's learning and adapting. Yeah, okay. So the health bar changed back to the computer. Can I get 2 push points? Yes, I could. That's all I can hope for. Mom. What does MOM stand for? M-O-M. What does that stand for? You know, Dr. White, you shouldn't be that worrisome about the battery bot here, because, I mean, just taking on one at a time is not that big of a deal. Except it is killing me, so maybe I shouldn't say that. I've not really been focusing on avoiding its punches at all. I've just been taking it on the face like some kind of a stupid Mighty Number 9. You know, if it protected its weak spot like that, then yeah, it's damn near unkillable. Ah! Where? Destruction rains from the heavens. I know not how to cope. Attempt number 2. Oh. The impact splash hurts me. Oh, how? How would I avoid that? It is mildly clever that the frame of the robot is what I stand on, just until the computer can deconstruct it. Dodge this pattern. Destruction rains from the heavens like it's Lavos up in here. Pretty sure I meant to dash under that, but I'm not getting my head around it just yet. Is that enough? Probably not. I'll probably have one more cycle I'll be forced to go through. Button mash all day long. Button mash, and sing a song.
Come on.
Now heal a computer! Rawr! Because AI probably has the same kind of intelligence that all these robots do. Effectively, this computer's just a big stationary robot. That counts as our first fortress stage? Like the later level nonsense? Thank you for saving me back.
That should halt the manufacturing of any more Berserker robots, at least. Good work, Beck. I'll meet you back outside the factory. There's someone I must see first.
Oh, yes. You're gonna go talk to the CEO. The Cheo. Oh.
Hello.
So we're cutting
Dr.
back here
Blackwell?
first. Okay. Oh, you're not Dr. Blackwell. All right.
Sanders, aren't you? The scientist one.
Huh?
What do you want?
Do you know what's going on outside? The crazy robots, the clashes, the chaos?
I am aware. What did that twit Graham expect activating her again? Again?
The computer.
Graham? From Cherry Dynamics? What do you mean
The computer.
activating her again?
Quite clearly, he means the computer.
Trinity, of course. Graham is obsessed with using her to disrupt the weapons industry. The fool. I stopped him last time. And what thanks did I get? Lifetime stay at this maximum security resort.
But I do get hourly massages from hot male masseurs.
You mean the
Cheese and rice.
cyber-terrorism attack
Cheese and
you
rice.
were
Jesus
arrested
Christ.
for was to stop Graham?
Trinity can assimilate any robot's programming and overwrite it. Take control of it.
Wow.
And not just the programming.
That suit,
she
man.
can incorporate a bot's components, expanding herself endlessly.
If we're not talking about the computer, then yeah, this Trinity. This is the first we're hearing of this.
If she's been activated, it's already too late. Trinity cannot be stopped.
Oh, peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots. Why are you able to activate a screen in your cell?
So, Mr. Graham, it was you who activated Trinity.
Why is this
Dr.
the first we're
Blackwell
hearing of
wasn't
this
around to
name,
stop him
Trinity?
this time, yet you're scapegoating him again, just the same. It was never about progress with you. Just money. Always money.
No, this isn't my fault. Her warning label didn't mention all this. I mean, not specifically.
May become self-aware.
I blame her creators. I blame the shareholders. I blame corporate society. I blame my parents.
Trinity was my experiment. She was ultimately deemed a failure, but she was an educational one.
You know this, so there's no
I put
reason for me to be
everything I
saying
learned
it.
From creating her into Mighty Number 9. Beck is our only hope of stopping her.
Wait a minute. I didn't recognize you with that ridiculous hairdo, but...
Hey, cool.
Bill Blackwell!
Although, pot kettle black, man.
No, my name is William White. I'm not Bill Blackwell. And I haven't been for a long time.
No, what? I don't care. This is so stupid. I haven't been for a long time.
Ah, the VR training program I devised.
New tips are added as the game progresses.
Can I have the plug bots
Be
back,
sure
just
to-
doing the menu work for me instead? Oh, wait. Is that... So, first off, bad on you, game, only mentioning this quote-unquote Trinity thing now. Apparently that's not the master computer, but this is pulling out bad guys at the end, out of your butt at the end of the game. That's stupid and bad writing. But I'm going to try to make a prediction that I might be wrong on still, but I'll try. That the boss refights of the Mighty Numbers are going to take place in the form of constructs that this Trinity computer is going to build. Let's see.
All set?
Oh wow, look at that. It's been assimilated by the Borg.
But what in the blue blazes? The Battle Coliseum itself has been absorbed!
Trinity has gone beyond her original design and is assimilating everything around her.
We can't shut it
What
down!
are the conditions like surrounding the Coliseum?
I gotta be honest with you, boss. It's one big old mess out here. The streets are packed solid with haywire robots!
Understood. Return to the lab for now.
So the robots are back to being subjugated by the humans once they're cured by Beck. That's awful.
Our only hope is to sneak in from above. Avi could drop Beck into the target zone.
All right, let's do this.
You want to send Beck into that? Alone?
Will be assimilated by Trinity almost immediately. Only Beck shares Trinity's ability. He's the only one that can do this.
You know it's true because he highlighted it in yellow. There was some witch who told me a rule about that.
Beck, you and Trinity possess the same power. She simply does not understand how to wield it. You must teach her how to control it.
I understand, Professor. I'll do it.
Doctor,
I'll save Trinity.
can you upgrade my face
I
to a
know
better
you will,
one?
Beck. I know you will.
And fix my proportions and get this clamp off my crotch?
System ready? Go!
Yes.
Attention! Beck has landed in the Coliseum. Multiple incoming enemy signatures detected.
So,
Sorry, Tex-Bex. This was the only gap I could find in their air defenses. I better scoot before Trinity nabs me. Good luck. Fight the good fight.
am I just forgetting something? I feel like this Trinity thing was not mentioned until like the last 10 minutes worth of cutscenes. 10 minutes is too much. 5 minutes worth of cutscenes.
Here we go.
This just strikes me as, yeah, it's just bad. I won't say more about that. There's no point. I've basically already formed my opinion of this game. There's not much I could do to change it. But, hey, the cyberspace aesthetic, huh? We're back there again.
Here we go.
It's just like the last Zero Virus stage of Mega Man X5. Which, incidentally, not incidentally, coincidentally, had like the coolest damn techno song in the background I have ever heard in my life. Now I'll just be thinking of that incredibly awesome song the entire time.
Bring it on.
Because for all of Capcom's flaws, they've generally been really, really good at music. Their games have had some killer-ass soundtracks.
Creating a path for me?
She may roll out the red carpet, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome today.
There's no other way in. Follow that path for now, Beck. Maybe it will lead to Trinity's core.
That's for
If it doesn't lead to boss refights, I'm going to be surprised and
Here we
disappointed.
go.
Proto-cell-based enemies detected ahead. Be wary of
Oh, damn it.
Proto-cell-based enemies detected ahead. Be wary of reforming cell blocks.
Even if you destroy them, they'll use the cells around them to reconstitute. Attack strategically.
I see. Interesting. The fundamental unit for robots in this world is the cell, the Zell.
Bring it on.
So you can't just outright destroy it, you gotta make platforms out of it. Which is all well and good. It's deeply, deeply stimulating in the hood. Aha, yes. Cells that fall down from above. Huh, can that not be done? Or I'll probably have to clear out another one? Gotta logic this out. My shots will not go that far, so I can't attack the top one. Gotta go from the bottom up, or not, I guess. Why did that work? I don't know. I just kind of brute forced it until it fell apart. I saw you coming and I didn't react in time. That's because of my severely poor ethical status. You need to go get a Thetan reading or something. Wonder what my score in Scientology would be. Oh, wow. Is it just me, or is this what Dr. White based his hair on? Kind of seems like it. Oh, nope. That's an optional section I failed to get to. Stupidity supreme. Ow. So, no, it's not going to work, is it? Well, actually, it might. Yeah, it worked. It worked. It's okay. The day is saved. The way is paved. Shizbiz. Can I do this to attack straight upwards, Badoosh? Yes. And then... Okay. But I can't go in here, apparently, so... Oh, ow, ow! That one has to be solid. Blast. Will they just reform in time? I get too far away from it, then it reforms. It reforms, it stops charging unfair taxes to the people, and there's some serious social redesign. Thank you, Plugbot. I take it back. Counter Shade's only my second favorite character.
So many cells.
The Plugbots are my favorite.
Place is made out of them. How many robots did Trinity absorb?
Trinity was programmed with a single prime directive: to grow, to evolve.
Wow, that was safe. Good job.
Pursue any course that allows her to assimilate more cells in perpetuity. I realized later the dangers inherent in such a system.
What?
Which is why I refined the design.
You mean with your next model? With
You realize this later?
Correct. With Beck.
You are the real bad guy here, Dr. White.
Here we go.
This is nothing that you would have understood to be a problem, like, on paper. Hey, I'm just going to program this system to grow endlessly. That's not going to turn out to be cancerous or any fuckdamn thing. That's unforgivably stupid. There is no real computer engineer who would make that mistake. Blast. See if I can kind of shoot downward a little bit. Yeah, there's just a pit down there. I'm probably not going to have anywhere to fall to. But yeah, there is no platform. I don't have a place to step. So do I have to fall? Yeah, apparently not. Right, so do I have to get through before the platform falls away entirely? So the platform falling there is a lost condition, basically.
The path, it's gone.
Trinity is getting serious about absorbing Beck. A fall here would mean instant assimilation.
That's okay. I have mild ingenuity. Not much. Just a tiny little itsy bitsy bitsy bit. Oh boy. So what can you do when you have limited... I see. This is where my unlimited air dashing becomes absolutely mandatory. I don't actually even need Avi's power. Ah, but you have to stay in motion. Being stationary means death. Wow, this is kind of tricky. Beckoids could fly, but just usually in straight lines. Get altitude, man. Get altitude. Get it. Up, 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 up. Whew. That was clever and terrifying and not bad.
Here we go.
Still nowhere near the frustration of Quickman lasers. In fact, if we don't see any similar insta-death hazards this entire level, I will be very happy. Speed. Honor. Power. Sports. In the 2002 Winter Olympics. Yeah, it's about time and distance. It's how far away you get from the protocells and how long it takes you to move through them. That's how their reformation works. Badoosh? Trinity? You're not Trinity, are you?
You? Trinity?
Ah! I guess you are Trinity.
So, it's finally come to this. Two of my proudest creations
Don't-
squaring off.
Don't talk like you didn't want this.
Stop her the way you did the other mighty numbers. Save Trinity.
Yes, sir, Professor.
Mighty number 0? What's your weak spot, girl? Show me where it hurts. Whoa. This is seeming a lot like Yellow Devil territory now. I'm about to hit like infuriating levels of rage and madness. Just from the memories that this is bringing up. Get hit. Look at me, I'm all computery and cybery and very video gamey. I was never very good at dodging Yellow Devil bullshit. This is gonna cost me a lot of attempts. Attempt number 2. So you're just straight up not vulnerable until you cast off your Zell exoskeleton, huh? You were vulnerable for a second there, and I wasted it because I was trying to dodge your Yellow Devil bullshit. You know, if you were smart, you just wouldn't cast off your Zell exoskeleton. Damn it. Yeah, I was never very good at dodging that nonsense. It requires quick reactions and not second-guessing yourself, neither which thing I am very good at. You can imagine the Black Devil as a boss in Mega Man X5 just about put me into a coma. I don't know how I could have dodged that. Especially without taking the offensive opportunity. God damn it.
Bring it up.
Attempt number 3. Is that coming out of there in a pattern? I think there's a pattern to it. Is it basically top to bottom? Yeah, it's basically top to bottom, isn't it? Okay, so I have some expectation of what's coming out of there. You are not vulnerable very often. New pattern. Ah, Morph Moth. The garbage, junk sucking nonsense. Dumping your junk in the trunk even faster now. There most certainly is a pattern to it. Every time I get hit, it's because I'm second-guessing myself. See, like right there. Was she done sucking her guff back in? Or should I not jump? Should I not jump? I don't know. I'm often wrong, so I'm second-guessing myself, and that's when I get hit. Blast. Missed an offensive opportunity. What might actually be my last offensive opportunity. Ah, shizbiz. Come on, snap out of it now. Oh no. A new form. Or she just runs away. The same way I do every time I die, when my little core goes off the left side of the screen. Oh my. Oh wow. Cyberstruck Blossom.
Attention! I am picking up a significant shift in Trinity's readings. She appears to be distressed.
She's not the only one.
Indeed. Just as Beck absorbed aspects of the other mighty numbers, she's learning from Beck.
To turn into a flower?
She's struggling with what she's done, what she'll do next, how to control her power.
She's quite polite to wait for me to talk.
Open your mind. Show the world that robots can evolve.
Is this the final boss already? Where's my mighty number refights? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just shooting at things and then dashing through them as late as I must. But ooh, oh, I see. It's all about that core. Everything else is just a collection of the cells. The Zells. Because it starts with an X. The Gazelles. X is a stupid letter. We shouldn't even have it. I don't have any health refills, so I couldn't do this even if I wanted to. Up-a-dip-a-doo, up-a-dip-a-doo. Death blossoms everywhere. I'm fighting a final boss that's all built up and dramatic despite the fact that, like, it was never mentioned until the last level or two of gameplay. That's not fair. You can't do that. It wouldn't be a Deus Ex Machina. It would be more like a Deus Ex Satana? I don't know, whatever the word for, you know, the devil is in Latin. Do I start the whole thing over again now? I bet the whole thing has to be done as a contiguous attempt. Yup. Here we go. Alright. Attempt number 7. That means I'll show the whole thing as a contiguous attempt, too. Getting close to you while you're spewing your nonsense all over the place is all but impossible. Without getting hit, that is. Fuck. You really have to fucking button mash on this. No, god damn it, no! You are invulnerable too frequently. How can I have both offensive opportunities and keep myself from dying? This boss is invulnerable far too frequently. I spend most of my time preparing for offense or dodging attacks. I spend very little time actually offending. Yeah, I don't see how to dodge this sludge here while also being in a position to attack. Look at me, I'm tilting. I'm tilting all over fucking Hellengon. I'm frustrated by that boss. It's like 12 failed attempts is not the end of the world in and of itself. It's just that you spend the boss is really wearying. It's very tiring and tedious because of how much time the boss spends invincible. Enough, you know, people cite the Yellow Devil as an example of what not to do in boss design, right? Where the boss spends almost all time invincible and you have to have like unreal amounts of personal player stamina. I don't see a pattern in that spray. I mean, I'm sure there is one, but just getting attempts on that spray alone is really, really time costly. It's really not fair. You can protect yourself and, in essence, regenerate your health by keeping me from being able to faceplant you. Oh, Jesus, now there's more. Fuck this. I don't like this game enough to care. Why should I want to treat it fairly? There's nothing in this... I mean, yeah, there's a couple of good gameplay mechanics, but in reality, in total, there's no single mesh of awesomeness in this game that makes it anywhere near as close to changing the landscape in the same way that Mega Man did. I'm sorry, Inafune. This is a failure. You did not achieve the goal you claim that you set out to work for. I'm just gonna tank through it. I don't care at this point. I'm not having fun. Oh, except it's not enough. Motherfuck. I don't see a pattern. I bet there is a pattern, but I'm not seeing it. Fuck this. I'm tilting too hard to perform. The more I beat my head against this right now, the less well I'm going to do. I'm gonna just fail and fail and fail and fail, so we'll come back and do the rest later.